Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about how to add CSS to your ASP.NET projects. As you know, CSS is cascading style sheets. It overall enhances the looks and the experience, user experience, and the looks of your project website. Another very important thing about CSS is separation of documentation from presentation. Using CSS, you can externally enhance the looks of your page, and you don't have to put this code in the same part of the page where you actually have the documentation, HTML, which is very convenient because it increases the maintainability and readability of your web page, and it's easier to it helps you to modify looks of multiple pages at once. Whereas if you had your CSS in one page, then you could only change that page, but you can use the same CSS for multiple pages externally, and therefore you can you can make changes at the same time for many different pages. So first, go to File, New, create a website. We're choosing ASP.NET empty site, and let's name our project website. I'm going to call it CSS tutorial 1. Let's create the project. Great. Now, as you see, we have an empty project. There's nothing in there, so I need to add a web form. So I right click on my project, add web form, or you can go to new item, this is the same thing, and choose a web form. Now let's add this. If you go to your split view, you can see the web page and the code at the same time. Now this is what the page, if you go to design, you'll just see the view, how the page looks like. So I'm going to go to the split view so you can see what is changing in the code and in the looks of the page at the same time. Before let's add a heading tag first. We need to have some elements in our page so we can actually change them. So let's add an h1 tag. Let's say CSS ASP.NET CSS tutorial. Okay, and as soon as you save it, you save the web form, you will see that it actually shows up in the design view. Right. Let's maybe add another HTML. Maybe let's add a paragraph tag. Now, these looks are too plain. I want to change things, right? But first, I want to create a CSS page style sheet. In order to do that, you can go to your CSS tutorial project, right click, add. You can either do here from style sheet, or you can go to new item, same thing again, and you can find the style sheet here. I'm just gonna name it style. Now we have a style sheet. At the beginning, you can see there's nothing inside. It's just a body style, but there's nothing in there. So if you want to change things up a little bit, then a couple of ways to do it. You can either write your CSS code in the style sheet directly, or there's another nice feature of ASP.NET. You can go to View and choose Manage Styles. Oh, before you can actually write styles for this page, you have to add a style sheet to it. And right now we have a style sheet, but it doesn't point out to that style sheet, so we have to edit. Now the way to do it, you click, drag and drop the style sheet into your default.aspx, and it will automatically create a link to your style sheet. Now as soon as when we save this under the manage styles, you'll see the defined styles show up for this page, and currently we only have body, and that's what it shows in the manage styles. So if you want to add another one, go to new style. Let's add a heading style, right? And now let's see, I want to define this in an existing style sheet, and let's look up for it. It's here, style. Now let's check out the fonts we have. So you see there's all these fonts you can use. I want something that is more readable. Alright, let's do Casteller. Font size, you can change this, or you can do it as a pixel, right? But I'm gonna just go with large. Font weight, you can do bold. Font style, italic or normal. There are variants, text form, uppercase, lowercase, and let's give our font a different color than we have. I'm gonna make this dark blue, okay, and I want to have underline. Now there are a bunch of different properties you can use. I don't have time to go through all of them. You can explore them, but for now I'm just gonna see what else we have. Let's add some padding, okay, and position, layout, visibility, block, and you know, there's text align. I want to align it in the middle, so I'm going to select center. If you do left, then it's aligned on the left. Let's go with center for now and apply. Now I want to add this to my heading 1 h1 tag. So the way you do this, you enter the class attribute, and IntelliSense gives you, and I can choose the heading. Now as soon as I save this, it's gonna show up at the bottom. Nice. Now my heading has a new style. Maybe let's add a style for the paragraph. Again, you go to new style. You can either define a particular style and then add this to your paragraph, or let's say you want to change every paragraph tag in your code, then you can go and find the paragraph P selector, which is here, and existing style sheets. We already have it here. I want the font color to be dark green. Font size should be 25 pixels, no underline, no nothing. And let's choose the font family. Let's do Cambria. Okay, and now I want to give some sort of border for my paragraphs, and I want a solid border with 2 pixels thick, and the border color is going to be maroon. You know, it's not looking that great, but I'm not a graphic designer after all, so if you guys want to try for better looks, go for it. I want to align my text to left. I apply. As soon as I apply, you can see the paragraph it has changed. Now I can add another paragraph tag and it's going to look the same because we defined that style for all the p tags. There you go. Well, thanks for watching and see you at the next tutorial.